am Bo Toxic with the San Diego Derby Dolls, and today we're going to go over basics on the bank track according to RDCL rules. Today I'm going to show you how to line up, how penalties are served, and give you a few more tips to get started. When taking the track, each team must field a pivot. You'll notice that there's a small box in front of the larger box. This is the pivot box. Each team will field their pivot, and you must stay in this box. You can't go outside of the box in front of or behind. You also may not put your hand on the rail in front of the pivot box. If your pivot is serving a penalty from the previous jam, you will still field a new pivot and they will sit as a blocker. Behind this box is the blocker box. You can see where the blocker box begins and ends. So the rest of the blockers need to line up here. Again, they're not allowed to pass the line into the pivot box. You can line up wherever you like, depending on what strategy you're working on, as long as you are in the designated blocker box. When the whistle blows, everybody starts moving. You can start moving, but there's no stopping and no going backwards at all times. Refs are watching your hips, so make sure you're always going in a forward motion. I'm now in the jammer line. At the whistle, both jammers and the pack take off. First jammer to exit the pack becomes lead jammer, but pay close attention to where the other jammer is because it could change at any time. If you're going and the other jammer passes you, they then become lead jammer. They can choose to call it off or go for the whole jam, which is 1 minute. Everything's set up on the infield of the bank track. Team benches are on each side of the track and there's a box that goes around them. You must stay inside the box until it's time to take the track. If you step outside, you can get a legal procedure penalty, so always make sure that you're in the confined area. This is for the safety of everybody skating around, including our refs. Over here is where you serve your penalties. When you're serving a penalty, it is actually in the following jam. You'll hear the penalty called, but you don't serve it until the next jam. In all regular jams, nobody is pulled on or off the track to serve their penalty, which means your penalty is served the following jam. Penalties can go the whole length of the jam, or as long as it takes for your jammer to get out, call it, and reset. All right, so there you have it. We went over basic on the bank track. Just to review, you always field a pivot. They are 1 minute jams. Lead jammer can change at any time. You're always moving, and penalties are served after the jam. So thanks for tuning in. I'm Bo Toxic with the San Diego Derby Dolls. Take it to the bank, and I'll see you on the track.